Hey everybody, welcome back to episode 3 here, Partizan Belgrade. It's the Gravediggers. Since I last saw you, we did qualify for the Conference League group stage quite comfortably in the end, but our league form has been stagnant at best. Let's have a look. So yeah, after the Larnaca game, everyone, we then drew in the league. I'll go into the tactics and stuff in a bit. We'll touch on the 4-1 win against AIK away from home. Quite a comfortable win in the end. And then once again, followed that up with another draw in the league. We then brought AIK back home and we did rotate after the 4-1 and we just ground out a 0-0, no dramas, nice and easy. We then won 3-2 in the league, our first win in the league since the 23rd of July, so over a month. We were 3-0 up at half time and we nearly threw it away with Napradak getting 2 goals in the second half to make it a little bit nervy. And then once again, another draw in the league followed that up with. We then went 1-0 up against Vojvodina. I don't know if you can see on the right hand side, I think I'm just out the way. 5 minutes later, Vujacic gets sent off for an elbow. And then from the resulting free kick, Vojvodina equalise before making it 2-1 about 13 minutes later. So that was incredibly frustrating because literally undone by our own player getting sent off for elbowing someone. But we are in the unfortunate position where we're going to have to play him today in our Europa Conference game against Maccabi Haifa. Because he's going to be out for 3 games, so we need to rest him to make sure that he is able to play, so that we can rest the defenders who are going to play in the league. So yeah, the first game today out of the 2 games is going to be against Haifa, and then we've got the league game against Radnički. Tactics wise, we have obviously I can't remember if we did it last time actually. We diverted away from the wing play to a controlled possession, which was kind of when we were getting a lot of the draws. We did get the 4-1 win against the AIK with it, but what I've done is I've kind of stripped the wide play tactic back a little bit, because obviously, we were scoring quite well with that at the start of the season. And what I've done is I've brought the line back a little bit, back to what it used to be, because I was playing quite a high line. I think basically, in a nutshell, I need to just stop trying to play decent football where we wanted to try and play the game on our terms, and I need to play bad football, for want of a better word, like defensive football, trying to grind out results and hit teams on the break. And then I have also created a custom tactic, which is very much sit deep, win the ball, get it forward quickly. But we're going to stick with the wing play today and hope that it gets the job done. So the back 4 is going to be Filipovic because Markovic has been out of form. Zivkovic, and then Vujacic because he can't play for the next 3 league games. Sani Chanin, Sehovic, Belic, Patrick, Menig is back, Jovic is back, Ricardo Gomez is in, and Pavlovic is in as the target forward, just to see if we can make the ball stick a little bit higher up. I'm literally trying anything and everything to get some results on the board, just to try and get some positive form, because it's been pretty dire, really, very slow, very stiff, really laboursome. Hopefully, this sort of going back to basics will pay off. We'll just have to see. We're going against a good Maccabi Haifa team. And then in the rest of it's Bratislava and I can't remember. We'll find out. Bratislava and who is it? You'll tell me in a second. Bratislava and you've just scored. I'm looking at this. 1-0, Menig. What we like. Okay, Silkeborg. That's a lovely finish. That's a lovely cross from Jovic and a lovely little finish. So yeah, Silkeborg and Bratislava. So realistically, we should be getting past these teams. Haifa, I think, are the one team who could challenge us. That's a great start though. 1-0 inside 2-3 minutes, and then I think we just need to get a run, like just get a few positive results to really try and get a bit of a run going. I felt like when we beat AIK and then when we beat the team in the league, even though it was, you know, a bit of a nervy 3-2, I thought, oh, is this going to help really kickstart us and get things moving? But it just didn't really. It kind of was like a flash in the pan. But I don't always like a full low block, like low defensive line. Like just then, like they kind of just sat back. It meant that they could defend in front of them, but I feel like sometimes it just invites too much pressure on. Come on, Shahovic, you gotta make sure you get on the inside, stay goal side. I was gonna say, is that Callum Slattery? Didn't he used to be at? Is he the one who used to be at Southampton? He did used to be at Southampton. He used to be a good little wonder kid back on like 18 and 19. Callum Slattery. And so far, since we got that early goal, we've been quite comfortable, I would say. I've not seen Maccabi really challenge as much. Here goes Ricardo Gomes, and he has to. Wow. He just keeps going and keeps going, and then just goes meh. Wow. Nice. We'll take that. No complaints. 2-0 just on the stroke of half time. That's exactly what we wanted. That's a perfect response to a little bit of disappointment recently. Nah. So that all came from the pressure. All came from the pressure on the defender. On the attacker. I'm going to try and keep morale up. Yeah, a bit of praise. It seems to have done the job, actually. Oof. Just hits the bar and goes over. 2-0, nice and early. Good way to kickstart the group. We can hold on and not absolutely bottom it out. We will make some subs. We will bring on Tardelli, not as a target forward, as a deep line forward on support. And we will bring on Markovic, Urushevich, Toyazite. And we'll leave it at that for now. Yes, Filipovic, well cut out. Come on. Keep battling, keep battling. Good block, good block. So Toyazite is that guy we signed for free from, was it Nijmegen? Who we're hopefully just going to try and stat pad him and then sell him on. You know, give him some like big-ish games, Conference League, etc. Let him perform, and then hopefully someone will just come and buy him off us for like a couple of 100k or something. That's the hope. We'll see. Sani Chanin, can you come off for someone? Yes, you can. We can take off. You can bring on Dukic, and we can put Filipovic in the middle. Because Filipovic is a really versatile defender. Can play like anywhere across that back line. And yeah, Sani Chanin comes across just before he goes off because he is knackered. It looks like it's going to be a nice 2-0 win. It looks like Maccabi Haifa have had the better of the game looking at the stats, but they've not really threatened us, so shows it's what you do with it that counts. And Silkeborg have made 2-2 against Bratislava, which is wonderful. That means unequivocal group leaders after match day 1, which is a lovely start. Apparently, I clearly don't care for set pieces, which is a blatant lie, given that I spent about half an hour going through and creating all my attacking set piece routines. Free kicks. I think I tweaked the defensive free kicks and defensive corners, but like, do you even know me? These are free kicks. This is like the standard direct free kick where your options are generally quite limited anyway. We've got 2 routines there. We've got 3 routines there. On the deep one, we've got 1. We've got the 1, I think. I thought I set this one up. Obviously, I didn't. But yeah, see chatting. So we really need to try and carry on that form into this game here. It was a really good performance last time I came out against Haifa. So we've got playing against 14th place Rednitsky, and really need us to get a positive result here to sort of help us at the table, because we are really falling behind Red Star. If we win this and Red Star win their game, we'll be 16 points behind. They're absolutely walking this sort of first phase of the league. We have rotated a little bit for this team just to try and keep the players fresh, and we'll try and like maintain our energy levels after the midweek game. Really frustrating to notice as well that Red Star lost in their Europa League game, and you might be thinking, oh, but they're your rivals. It's like, but no, we need Serbian teams to do well in the European competitions to improve our coefficient. We don't want to be having to, the league winner having to then try and qualify for the group stage of the Champions League. We want the league winner to get straight in, ready to go into the group stage. So hopefully if we can get some like good performances in the competitions, we can get that coefficient up, start having a bit of an easier route into the Champions League, and ultimately like Europa League as well. Like, if we can get it to a point where like second or third get straight into a group stage of Europa League or the Conference League, it'll make such a big difference. Oh, here's Gomez, wins the ball, and I think that's a cross, but it's a poor one, really poor. Yeah, one thing I did actually do with this tactic as well, which wasn't on for the wing play, was hit early crosses, because I felt like, considering we were playing a wingers tactic, that was close. I felt like we weren't actually getting that many crosses into the box. Well, close down. On Živkovic. Step up now. Thinking, is it still? Yeah, it's on extended highlights, because I did think that Maccabi Haifa game went very quick with very few highlights. Markovic should have been absolutely done then, but thankfully the keeper, great save. Wait. Thank you. Great block. No. One away. Živkovic. Red Star are winning. They are just playing through us here. They're playing such better football than we are, and they've just taken the lead. And you know what? Maybe we'll push up a little bit, because they have just played through us. What's going on? What's going on with this team? Thank you. Honestly. I'm going to force them outside to just try and go a bit narrow. I don't actually know if stepping up more. Maybe, yeah, maybe. Might just help, just sort of reduce their time on the ball. Like, there's no one challenging for that there at all. Like what is that? What is that? Just waltzing through us. Seriously. What? The attempts to try and actually win the game from these players are just nowhere. Considering he's supposed to be being closed down, no one actually made an attempt to go to the ball then. Awful. I'm going to take Pavlovic off because he wasn't really doing anything. But, you know, I told them that we need to play better and they were just like, winning on themselves. Like, but they just need to actually just try and attack the goal. Like, their attempts to do so in that first half were just non-existent. How can they go from, like, being really incisive against Maccabi with that lovely ball in for Menig, for example, and then just this performance, just like non-existent attacking threat. Yeah, run that out. Nacho, nice. One Shahovic, come on. Crosses it in, terrible cross. Someone want to try and get that ball. That would be great if someone could just try and just. What? Am I like missing something here? No one is trying to press the ball. Like, not a single person is trying to press to win the ball back. Try and get some more players up the pitch. That's a terrible header. What is that, Markovic? And then you just let him walk off you. Honestly, awful recovery. Just no desire from anyone in the team. Shambolic. Like, they are just pinging it around us. We're not even there. I'm going to try and drop another body into midfield. Even if I just play Tardelli there. Maybe just play him as See if that just helps get us on the ball a bit more, because honestly we're just creating nothing. Oh, come on. Look after the ball. It's not that difficult. It's really not that difficult. I don't really want to play him as a... No, I don't really want to play him as... Let's see him on attack, see if we can just get him into the box. Honestly. Nobody want to try and win the ball. Just awful. Like, can't get over how few shots we've had. That's garbage. By putting them in a little bit more. See if we can get people just a little bit closer together. Oh, for God's sake. Why can they not look after the ball? Yes. Finally. A good bit of football. A good bit of football. And we get the goal. That's a lovely ball from Bellic. And Ricardo just goes past him now. Come on, that's more like it. Let's get the winner now. Not got long left, but let's go for it. Come on. Come on. Gotta keep going. Tardelli, you've got a challenge for the ball, mate. Awful. We are going to try just playing, even we're going to stick with the wing play, but we're going to try and play like more of like a 4-2-3-1 just to see if that helps us get a bit more of the ball, like just retain possession better. Maybe we just play him as a straightforward attacking midfielder. See if that helps. That was really poor, everyone. That was, you know, just when I think we're getting somewhere. Like, this is what happened here. We won like 4-1. I'm thinking brilliant, and then draws, and then I think we win again, and then poor. And then we win there, and then we draw against some 14th place team, barely threatening them. I think what we'll do is I'll probably touch base with you maybe around here for the Bratislava game. Hopefully I have an idea of where we're at in terms of our Europa League conference group by then. And that'll probably be a nice sort of last episode before the break for the World Cup. And then we'll look to bring it back. And obviously we finish in April before we switch to like the playoff sort of style I think it's going to be. Yeah, we've got a lot of work to do. Thankfully, the board and the fans still aren't too disappointed. They want us to make the most of set pieces. So maybe we should do some training on the set pieces, because I feel like we've definitely been quite weak there in creating any sort of real set piece opportunities. I just feel like we should really be doing a lot better. You know, got a good few routines set up there, and we're not really making use of it at all. So, all right, everyone. I will see you all very soon. Take care, stay safe. Bye for now.